Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so I have got my Prime Isao done and dusted. So I decided to give him the latest gauntlet that we had, since it's pretty much the next best thing that I've got. I'm gonna have to try and implement debuffing in order to make this effective, but that's kind of what your boys work with. Decided to give him the lizard set. If I did have if you don't have his gauntlet, you can... Well, no, I feel like the lizard set might be more optimal, to be honest. Especially with the crit rate increase, you can get some plus for his passive, the crit damage. So that might be the best bet. I mean, you can, if you want to, put the blunt damage set on if you want. But I just think, even if you do have his newest gauntlet set, I think the lizard set will be best for him. But yeah, the blunt set isn't out of the equation, if you guys want to run with that. But with the situation that I'm in, the lizard set is kind of going to be the way for me. Managed to get lucky. Obviously, we lowballed on the percentage play, but I can work towards getting the high rolls at a later time. So just kind of make and do with what we've got. Skill sets, obviously, as per usual, kind of 5 across the board. Keys are, well, the key attacks, I'm keeping them at 7 for now. Might put work into them, depending on how good he is, but like I said, as per usual, we've already looked into him. Nothing has changed, everything is the same. Actually, let me just double check his dupe. Yeah, that's still the same, that's still the same, nothing changes there, still the same. And then the final dupe, yeah, that's still the same. Okay, cool, nothing changes, but that's kind of what we're working with. So you guys know the drill. I do want to kind of put this man to the test. I do want to do some nuking. Alright, so we're on a fight where there's multiple enemies. Again, this is kind of like the perfect setup for Prime Isao, of course. So we will set everything up quite nicely. Also, I'm actually do want to check out his damage too. So obviously, it's not his turn just yet, but this will, I think at the very beginning, we get 1 Valor. Yeah, so 1 Valor has been applied. So we'll do this. This will give us +3. So we'll be at 4. What's the damage looking like? 4k, 1.9k, okay. Okie dokie. Damage isn't anything too crazy, but I suspect everything will build up quite nicely. That's kind of what we're going away with. See, why couldn't we get anything like that? Like a shock? Any paralysis? Come on. Developers, you're letting us down. You're letting us down. Right, you know what? I'm just going to give you some morale, right? Why not? Why not? Okay, so... we're going to go again, so we'll be at max. This is 1 stack. The build-up is quite nice. Now, obviously, I am applying in with all the buffs, of course, so just got to take that into consideration. But, I mean, so far, so good. Okay, see if I can chip this in here so that way I can push him up. I was going to consider giving him speed, but if I'm going to go full damage, I want him to be as much damage as I can get through an AOE character, so... that is the plan of action and what I'm trying to accomplish here. Okay, as long as they keep targeting Sagan, we will be a-okay. I'll drop a skill here. Alright, so we want to maximize on as much Valor stack as much as possible, so we'll go again. There you go. How much damage is this going to do? Okay. What I'm seeing right now, if I had his weaponry and if I catered more to the... because seeing this, I genuinely do believe the crit damage is the way forward. I mean, sorry, the lizard set. I think the lizard set is the way forward for this. Right, let me give him a buff. Let me see if I can cheese my way into another Valor before we go into the next phase. We should be able to. Fingers crossed. No, she got the counter. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I believe the Valor should overlap anyway, so it's not the end of the world. Alright, let me do this. Let me pull Taunt. Nice. Go for another hit. Okay, so this will... yeah. Does it overlap? It should overlap by 2. It doesn't overlap, no. But his damage build is looking freaking good. Wait up. Wait a minute. Maybe... hey, look, on paper, it didn't sound too pleasing, but I'm gonna be real. AOE, 22k a pop. That's not bad. Now, of course, I don't want to do it on the newest game mode, aka the Large Conquest, because again, he'll be getting crazy buffs, of course, so he's going to be doing stupid things. But to see on average that my Isao right now is hitting for 22 on well, kind of like with this setup, because I think for right now, at best, I'm making good use of Chester, because of course the morale's gone. It's only on for 2 turns, so... Alright, let me taunt again. Hold up, wait a minute. Hold up, wait a minute. This man might be a pretty decent character. Sorry, Minna. I mean, not Minna. Minashiro. Yeah, sorry. I think we found ourselves a new AOE boy in town. Or a new AOE user to actually enjoy. Let's go again. Okay, 7k, 7k. Okay, so I guess that's... The fun is over. Alright, let me kill you. Yeah, we can pop you, that's fine. Pop you. Hopefully this can kill. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So we can get another stack of Valor from this. No! Why? Why do you do this? Oh my god. Okay. Okay, we can get another stack of Valor from this. Okay. Oh, Christ on the bike. Okay, so pretty much keep up with the consistency with the buffs, because buffing-wise, we can actually get a lot from him, as we saw beforehand. Now he's kind of lost everything. Yeah, now he's kind of lost everything. So if I juice him up completely, let's have a look. Let's juice him up completely. So obviously we'll get Chester. Sagana will also give us that 24. Okay, there we go. I think we've got 3 stacks. Again, max stack is 5 stacks. Oh god, don't kill. Jesus Christ. Just pull taunt, thank you very much. And you can pass on morale. Do this. We'll pop you. Unfortunate. Actually, if I wait a turn, I might be able to. Yeah, I can get another stack, I'm sure. Because I'll get 1, so I'm just gonna hold off. Ow. Does it count? What? Come on, game. Don't make me do it. Okay, so Valor is there. Wait. Valor. Oh no, no. When at 5 stacks. Okay. Does it not tell me how many max stack I've got? Field up is applied. Morale is there. Attack. Yep. Crit rate for. Oh wait, I think it's at max. Well, it says 2 out of 5, so no. So we've only got 2 stacks. Okay. Well. Alright, well I'm not going to mess about, I'm just going to launch it because I'm going to kill, aren't I? Oh, you live. But no, well then again it's not taken in, I don't think it's taken into consideration the crit, so I'm just going to, we're just going to drop the ult, screw it. Let's just do it. Oh! Didn't even crit, bro, like are you kidding me? To be fair, raw damage 30k, 28k, I think that's already better than what my Minasha is doing, so I'll take it. Alright, let's try this again. I've got something to kind of destroy the cores too, so that's something which I do want to do. Okay, we can buff. Yes. Okay, so Minna can hopefully not kill this ant, because I do want to, yep, so you're going to be the guinea pig. So there's the core exposed. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Alright. Nice, nice, nice. Apply the buff. Apply this. There we go. I'm hoping. Oh wait, yeah, we can get crit damage increase. I'm pretty sure. So this actually might work out in our favor. I mean, this doesn't really benefit. Isao, well, screw it. Why not? We're just gonna do it because he doesn't have any single. Well, the only single target attack he has is his first skill, but we're not going to be using that. And then of course, no blast attack because he's a blunt user. So it is what it is. Alright, so this will give us an attack increase and a crit damage increase. Beautiful. So this is actually the best outcome. Again, I don't think my Valor is that high up stacked. I think it's at 2 or 3 at most. So we've got 4 at the minute. It's at how many stacks have we got? Yeah, so okay, same as before, 2. Okay, that's fine. Alright. Well, let's see What my man is dropping. He's fully juiced up now, I will say. This is a much better outcome than the Pansagan, if I'm being honest. 46k. Okay, you know what? Not too bad. Not too bad. I would say that with the AOE damage that I'm producing now, even with the little consistency of having support play throughout the waves, on average I've been consecutively hitting for 20k. I'm already finding more of a success than to comparing it to my Minna. So again, I'm going from the comparison of the character that I have, and yeah, this Prime Missile for me personally is hitting a little bit more harder than if my Minna was on the table, and that is also including like the adjacent damage. But because he's full on AOE, again, he's maximizing on that damage on all enemies around the board. So if anything, I think AOE wise, you want to more so go over Prime Missiles, if I'm completely honest, over Minna. That's just personal me, because Minna is on the adjacent side. To be fair, if I did have his Gauntlet, then I probably would have surpassed over 50k, probably around about 55k. So damage output would have been a hell of a lot more, of course. That I can guarantee myself that, of course, if I had his correct Gauntlet, of course. So yeah, already damage wise, even with the nuking phase, because of course I did the same thing with Minna, of course. Yeah, I am hitting a little bit more. I say a little bit more, no, probably a lot more. So in a situation like this, let me throw Kiku, because again, the two Gauntlet users are in the building. We got, I mean, to be fair, having these two together is going to be. I mean, if only I had PLT coverage, that would have been crazy. But like, we can go ham with this. Look at that, beautiful. Because again, with all that PLT that I'm destroying with the gauntlets that I have, I'm confident, if I can remember correctly, I am getting an increase in damage through that too. So this actually works in my favor. But yeah, AOE coverage wise, father and daughter, they've got it down on lock. They've got it down on lock, boys. Let me tell you. Right, we're just gonna go for a regular hit. Once again, Kiku is going to be ult mashing. She's going to apply all those debuffs. So the gauntlets that I've got running right now, this is kind of like the combination which I'm going to be really benefiting from. Again, good raw damage, follow-up skill coming in handy. A bit low, a bit of a low ball right there, but yeah, look at that. Yeah, it's building up quite nicely. So effectively, this is kind of what I'm working with. So we're just gonna have to, again, if you're not in a situation of having his correct weaponry, you're just gonna have to make do and switch up the tactic. So if I buff, if I get Kiku in here, if I need to, I could actually hold off from using the ult too. So this is gonna kill, right? Surely. Of course. Damn, 30k from Kiku? Wait, father and daughter are working extremely nice together. So like, yeah, the damage output is not too bad. So I would say that I would actually put, yeah, this is for me personally, this prime version of him. For me personally, he's definitely won over Minna. That's the vibe that I'm getting right now. So if I drop this, if I drop that. So like, again, just doing a casual run. We're playing in a serious manner. We're getting our crits up. We're getting our buffs going. Fire Kiku, get those debuffs in. We're going to benefit from those, of course. Break that. Break your core. Kind of want to hold off because I think I'll be able to get another stack here, right? Do I need to pass 5 or will it stick at 5? No, okay, it's fine. We'll just drop it now. Let's go. See how much damage this does. Do like the ultimate. Yeah, yeah. We need those crits again. If I can get his weapon, if I can cater more so on his crits, and get a higher rate on his gear set, I think we're gonna be golden. But I will say, the debuffing Kiku as well as working with this Prime Missile is actually a quite nice combination. Especially when I'm trying to work off from debuffs too, so that's actually very, very beneficial. But yeah, in terms of in a situation now where there's multiple kaijus, this man is going to be our answer by the looks of it. Especially with the father and daughter combination, I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty impactful if you ask me. So my final verdict on Isao is that I am To be fair, because again, it's going to be between the two, because of course we've had two AOE characters back to back. Obviously with Minna, she's got that extra attack, Bako coming in, giving her the buff, having that shield play, so there are key things about Minna which kind of will set her apart. But if I'm being completely real, damage-wise, AOE, you are getting the complete max percentage from Isao because he is a full-on AOE. Minna, as I said, is an adjacent type character. So damage-wise, everyone across the board is going to be getting the full amount. And like I said, when it comes to nuking wise and just on the rotation play with the support and the damage output, yeah, Isao for me personally is just pushing out more. Plus, if I get his gauntlet again, I can probably shoot up to 60k if I'm nuking, and then on average I'm looking around about probably over 25k, 26k, max out maybe 35k. That's just on a normal rotation, of course. So yeah, I can see the damage already being tenfold. Again, if Minna, well, if Bako was able to PLT destroy an ult charge, then I would probably cater more to Minna, but Bako is just an additional damage, and the damage output that he produces, again, it's below 10k on that extra turn. For me personally, that's what I've been experiencing. So just over that, I would say Prime Isao is probably your #1 best bet in terms of AOE coverage, if that's something that you are requiring. But again, his banner is still here until December. So if you want to hold off and wait and see who drops on the 20th in 9 days time, you're more than welcome to, because at that point you can kind of see on who the character is, and if it is kind of like another chill character, then you can kind of go about deciding whether or not if you want to go ahead and claim your AOE attacker, then he's still here. Again, I would say between the two, Minna will just be added into the banner on the 20th. No, if Minna's banner goes before the 20th, then she should be on the banner on the 20th. Hold up, let me have a look, let me double check. Oh no, she goes on the 20th. Okay, so she'll be on the banner after whoever the unit is on the 20th. Unless they... No, because Nanami will be in... No, Nanami's limited. She might be on the banner, actually. You never know. You never know. They might immediately put her on the next character's banner. If not, then she'll be on the banner following the 20th of November character. So, anyway, those are my final thoughts. We'll get on with Large Conquest. We'll have our fun. And then, as per usual, I'll do my tier list to see where he deems fit. And then, yeah, we'll see who's dropping on the 20th.